What's up guys, welcome back to Anydex Recap. Today we continue the anime of Myriad Colors Phantom World Part 2. Please check out the playlist at top right corner for last episode video. And don't forget to subscribe my channel for more anime recap. では続ける。Classmate Kitajima Ayumi from the drama club convinces Haruhiko and the others to take part in her play for the local competition. They begin rehearsals which they find quite demanding. On the night of the competition, Kitajima, who is playing the evil phantom, is revealed to be an actual phantom born from the frustration of the school students who have been losing the competition every year for 10 years, and whose only desire is to finally win. The phantom transforms the stage into the real setting of the play, with even the audience members becoming part of the background. Following the story, Haruhiko and the others battle the phantom against the backdrop of an assassination by ninjas. Working together to defeat the phantom, they end up winning the competition. However, far from being happy, Kitajima insists they can do better at the next competition with more intensive rehearsals throughout the entire summer break. With the summer festival approaching, after he accidentally steps on her, Haruhiko's phantom friend Ruru decides she is tired of being small. She meets a rich phantom who specializes in granting the wishes of other phantoms. Ruru immediately wishes to be human-sized, so the phantom transforms her into a normal girl and arranges for her to join Haruhiko's class as new student Nazuno Ramune. However, she is now unable to fly, and if anyone is able to guess she is really Ruru, she will shrink back to her usual size. Though instantly popular, Natsuno finds it difficult to adjust to being human. Nazuno attends the summer festival with Haruhiko and the others, but begins to feel guilty when everybody wishes Ruru was also there with them. Elsewhere, the Phantom Witch comes across a phantom firework who wishes to be able to make the most impressive bang ever. At the festival, Nazuno is pleased to hear that even though she usually causes trouble for him, Haruhiko still wishes Ruru was there. The phantom firework suddenly crashes the festival and puts people at risk from his imminent explosion. During the fight, Haruhiko ends up attached to the firework. Needing to be able to fly again, Nazuno reveals she is really Ruru to become small again and convinces the firework his explosion will be more impressive if he flies high into the sky with her, saving Haruhiko. Everybody is devastated at Ruru's death until she reappears unharmed. Haruhiko ends up scolding her for worrying them but buys her the drink she wanted to apologize for stepping on her, and everybody watches the fireworks together. Several days earlier, everybody had been wondering what they were like as children. That night, Haruhiko finds a box of items from when he was a child. The next morning, Haruhiko wakes up a child version of himself with no memory of being a teenager. He heads to his old junior school where he believes he is in first grade. He is found by Kurumi, who returns him to the club. It is decided that he should still attend his high school classes, while Mai ends up volunteering to look after him at her house. Although polite and intelligent for his age, Mai still struggles to attend school, work, fight phantoms, and care for Haruhiko, and it takes a toll on her health. Haruhiko realizes Mai is struggling and does his best to be as little trouble as possible. So Mai takes him to the park. At the park, Mai appears close to exhaustion, and when an angry sandbox phantom, tired of being used by cats as a toilet, begins attacking, Mai ends up collapsing. Unable to protect Mai, Haruhiko makes a wish to stop being a child and suddenly reverts to his grown-up self again. He quickly summons the demon Cthulhu and easily defeats the phantom, saving Mai, who is shocked as Haruhiko is in only his underwear, having outgrown his clothes. Back at his home, Haruhiko, who does not remember becoming a child, wonders if it happened because he read a letter he wrote as a child describing a happy Sunday he spent with his parents. Mai knows the letter is a lie, Haruhiko's childhood fantasy, and wonders if Haruhiko's powers made him a child to experience that fun for real. In the same way, Kurumi's powers transported her to her fantasy world to overcome her fear. Haruhiko is teased by the girls about how cute he was as a child. With summer break at hand, he and his party's efforts have paid off, and they are now the team with the best results at the school. However, the students are later warned by Himeno about the appearance of a dangerous and powerful phantom called Enigma, who attacks humans with special powers to steal them. Sometime later, some students are attacked by Enigma, who steals their powers by kissing them. Haruhiko, Koido, and Mai come to their rescue, apparently defeating and sealing Enigma. But it vanishes without a trace, and the stolen powers do not return to their owners, implying that she is still on the run. Haruhiko keeps working on the device he found at the abandoned factory when he is called by his mother, whom he has not seen in a long time. After they reconcile, she starts living with him again, much to his joy. 1 week later, The girls start worrying that Haruhiko has not had time to help them, and upon watching him with his mother from afar, Ko-Ito feels a strange presence and they decide to pay a visit to his house in order to investigate. While having dinner, Mai is called by Himeno, who informs her that Haruhiko's mother has been missing for a week. His mother attacks her, revealing that she is in fact being possessed by Enigma. Overpowered by Enigma's abilities, the girls watch helpless as she kisses Haruhiko and steals his powers before leaving his mother's body and fleeing. While the girls worry about the unconscious Haruhiko, Ruru is also seen to have fallen unconscious at the same time Haruhiko did. After the fight with Enigma, Haruhiko has lost his ability to seal phantoms. His mother remains unconscious in the Alayashiki hospital. Haruhiko meets his mother's new husband, who gives Haruhiko a book from his childhood which she had cherished. Ruru has undergone a drastic personality change and is acting more like Haruhiko. For example, polite, helpful, and rather clumsy. It is suggested this is because Haruhiko no longer has powers and it has affected Ruru due to how close the two are. Elsewhere, Ko-Ito is unable to track Enigma. Instead, she goes to Haruhiko's house and demands he finish fixing the device from the warehouse, as it can access the Alayashiki computers and possibly information on Enigma. Kurumi has Albrecht repair the device. They discover Alayashiki had been researching students' abilities in order to artificially make phantoms stronger for users ranging from slave labor to disposable soldiers. One file focuses on Haruhiko and his relationship with Ruru. Enigma, the most powerful phantom created, now hates humans. Enigma returns to Alayashiki hospital searching for information. Haruhiko and the others are told by Himeno that Enigma wants data about phantoms which she can combine with the phantom summoning ability she stole from Haruhiko to summon and control all phantoms and rule the world. Mai, Ko-Ito, and Rina fight Enigma, who uses her stolen powers to easily defeat them. Haruhiko steps in and attempts to fight Enigma but is hurt while protecting Ruru. Himeno reveals that Ruru was created from Haruhiko's mind as an expression of the carefree part of his personality he had been repressing, so she likely has the same powers Haruhiko does. And Haruhiko can regain his powers by taking them from Ruru in the same way Enigma took them from him, with a kiss. After some hesitation, Haruhiko and Ruru kiss, returning his summoning ability. It is revealed Enigma can only summon phantoms Haruhiko had already defeated, whereas Haruhiko, who has continued to improve, summons both the demons Cthulhu and Marchojas in their true, more powerful forms. They instantly defeat Enigma's summoned phantoms and injure Enigma. Working together, Haruhiko and his team manage to defeat Enigma, who is happy humans are more complex than she first thought, and that she also enjoyed the time she spent with Haruhiko as his mother before she disappears. Haruhiko happily sees Ruru has returned to her normal self. In the hospital, Haruhiko's mother wakes up and they enjoy a tearful reunion. Alayashiki are investigated by the government. Every one of Enigma's victims regain their powers. Ruru is happy to learn she was once a part of Haruhiko and demands to be treated as his twin sister in the future. Haruhiko realizes Ruru looks just like a character from the book his mother had kept. Life returns to normal and Haruhiko claims that even though the world tends to blur between fantasy and reality, he rather likes it that way. That's it for this anime, Myriad Colors Phantom World. Unfortunately, this anime no season 2, but it is a good anime. Please check out the original series if you like this anime, and see you all in next video. Matane!